What's up, guys? Welcome to another Rivals of Ixalan draft. And we're not opening a flashy mythic this time, which is unfortunate. But we've opened some good cards. So we have Paladin of Atonement. Beginning of each upkeep, if you lost life last turn, put a +1/+1 counter on him. When he dies, you gain life equal to his toughness. I don't know if I'm sold on that. When he dies... So, like, if your opponent hits you, then he gets bigger. I guess he helps you in a race situation. There's Direfleet Neckbreaker, but he's double colored, so I'm not too excited. There's Majestic Heliopterus, which seems great if you're in aggressive white dinosaurs. I might just take Impale, though. It's just great removal. And, I mean, there's two really good white cards. I only see one good black card. I mean, that doesn't matter too much, but I think I'm going to take Impale over Paladin of Atonement. It just doesn't seem that good. A lot of the time it's going to be a 2-mana 1/1, whereas this is just kill anything. Killing anything's pretty nice. Moving on. Well, Legion Lieutenant is definitely a reason to be in black. This card's insane. I think the Vampire Lord is one of the better ones because there's so many ways to make 1/1 vampire tokens. This card's just insane. Trying to see what else is in specs. I do like Curious Obsession in blue. Admiral's Order seems not very good. What else is good? Waternaut's okay. Yeah, we're just going to grab the Lieutenant. And hope to pick up some vampires. Okay, so we have Storm the Vault's a cool card. Whenever a creature deals combat damage, create a treasure. If you have 5 treasures... Oh, well, that's bad. Pride of Conquerors. Makes your dudes bigger. Okay, that's good if with a bunch of little vampire guys. Then there's Martyr of Dusk and Moment of Triumph. I might just take Pride of Conquerors, honestly. We kind of want to be go wide vampires. Well, it might be a bit early to do that, but I think this card has a higher upside than Martyr of Dusk and Moment of Triumph. So I'm going to take this. Not too excited about Dark Inquiry. Spiral Winder actually seems quite good. Hitting the Blessing doesn't seem too difficult to do. So that's something to think about. Okay, so there's Charging Tuscadon, Brass Bounty. Oh, that's going to be fun in EDH. Shake the Foundations I don't want to play against. So we have a choice between Famished Paladin or just going in on Legion Conquistadors. And given that we have Legion Lieutenant and Pride of Conquerors, I think I just want to start picking up some Conquistadors here. I think. I'm trying to think how many ways there are to gain life for Famished Paladin. The card seems okay for sure. Definitely good at blocking. 1 second. Sorry about that, we're back. So I took the Legion Conquistador, and here I think I'm going to take Dusk Legion Zealot. When it enters the battlefield, you draw a card and lose 1 life. It just really helps the Swarm Vampires theme, because it's a 1/1 that draws me into more vampires. So, pretty excited about that. And more Legion Conquistadors. We're just going to get like a million of these dudes. I think that's better than Everdawn Champion. They're both Grey Ogres, but this is a Grey Ogre that draws you a card. And is a vampire. So that's pretty nice. Cleansing Ray is good against us. See, we needed Mist-Cloaked Heralds in our last draft, I think. That would have really helped. I don't know what this Canal Monitor is doing in this format, but it's a lizard cat thing. It looks like it would be a cool pet to have. Like if your friends came over and they're like, dude, check out my Canal Monitor. They'd be like, hey, this is cool. It's a good story. Wow, that's a late Jungle Creeper. I don't want to be playing a Snubhorn Sentry. I'll check out Jungle Creeper. It's possible we end up in green. Unlikely, but seeing it this late is pretty interesting. Traveler's Amulet can help us splash. I guess if we like open, what is it? Huatli in green-white, then maybe we would also play the Jungle Creeper. Cleansing Ray might be main deckable. Definitely good against our deck. But I think this is a decent start so far. We got dudes and such. Dudes, things to pump dudes, things to pump dudes, things to kill dudes. All around good to go. Jungle Creeper. So it's a 3-mana 3/3 that keeps coming back. I like that. I guess I'll take a Grasping Scoundrel. It's not a vampire, but it does help with the go wide strategy. And it hits hard pretty early on. I think this type of effect, it's interesting because there's a lot of, what is it? Excellent. Storm the Vault. I kind of just want to take this card just to have, because I'm not going to be playing Dark Inquiry and I'm not really interested in Suncrusted Pterodon. If I was trying to be really competitive, I would take the Pterodon. Ooh. Just all the cards that I can play for fun in EDH. I'm going to pass this. I kind of want to incentivize someone else to go Merfolk. Look at that. Look at that. We got both our Canal monitors back. Heck yeah. Alright, what on earth is this? Draw a card, then exile a card from your hand. If cards with 5 or more different converted mana costs are exiled, you gain 5 life. And then, what? That just seems not good and limited. Baffling End seems excellent though. So I will be taking that. What does this card do? Hang on, I need to read it again. So yeah, we're going to take Baffling End. The other option is Luminous Bonds, but this costs 2, and it's really unlikely they get to kill it in limited. Probably the drawback would be more relevant in like standard. But costing 2 is pretty nice, and it exiles them too. Anyway, so you draw a card, then you exile, so it's kind of like a loot. Then if cards with 5 or more different converted mana costs, you gain 5 life and untap it. And then you can add X mana where X is your life total. I don't even know, man. That could be cool in standard, but we don't really need a bunch of mana in this deck. Oh, why can't you be the Vampire Lord? Ooh! Galata. Man, we could have had a sweet green deck. We might be forcing vampires too hard at this point. It's honestly hard to say. So I think it's between Dusk Charger and Moment of Triumph. I'm just going to take the combat trick, because we have a lot of 2/2s, and making them trade up in combat seems pretty nice. Maybe we can wheel this Dusk Charger. Wow. Getting past this green is kind of worrisome. Cards in graveyards can't be the target of spells. It doesn't do anything. Wow, these packs have been horrible for us. Also just kind of horrible in general. I guess I'll take the Vampire Revenant. It is a pretty big flyer, but this pack's not exciting. So that's a pirate. Sky Marcher Aspirant just becomes a 2/1 flyer for 1. That's not bad. Search for a pirate. No, what is this? When it enters, each token goes into you. Oh, that's a cool card. So the person passing to us is not in blue or green, which makes me think they're probably forcing vampires. That's okay though. We can win this. I think I want to take the Sky March Aspirant. 2/1 flyer for 1's pretty cool, and we have a lot of creatures, so we can hit the Ascend pretty easily, I think. And I think we can probably wheel a Sanguine Glorifier. Wow, just nothing. Green is so open. We should have noticed that when we saw the Colossal Dreadmaw go super late. So here we can take Recover. Also, it's possible we could take a Snubhorn Sentry. But, you know, if we go wide enough, this card could be good to be a 1-mana 3/3. The problem is it doesn't attack or do much damage very well early on. There's also Imperial Ceratops, which is a 5-mana 3/5 that gains you life whenever it's dealt damage. I guess I'll maybe play this card. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. green is wide open. Huh. Same with red. Basically, we're just getting cut so hard, which I don't understand. We took like a lot of vampires last pack. I still think we have enough to be able to get there, but it's really unfortunate that we're getting cut this hard in this pack. And I don't need a second cleansing ray. Reckless Rage deals 4 damage. It's more likely that I'm going to want to play green, so I'll just take this card, I suppose. It's 3 power for 3 toughness. Alright, well there's another Pride of Conquerors. These signals are bizarre. I'm going to take that because I can pick up a lot of bears later on. Wow, another Jungle Creeper? Is that better than just a Divine Verdict? Probably Divine Verdict is better. I don't know, the Jungle Creeper is pretty cool. I just don't think I can cast it, but wow, I could have had a sweet green-black deck. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Cacophodon it is. Holy cow. This is kind of brutal. Just nobody's taking green. But it's weird because I'm getting cards like this pretty late, which seem pretty good. Wow. Crafty Cutpurse Wheel? I guess it's a 4-mana 2/2. I'll take it. We've picked up so many rares this draft. I guess just 3, 4. There's a rare we took over here, I think, right? No, I guess we haven't taken that many rares. Alright, we're going to need a pretty good pack 3. Whoever was passing to us was just cutting all the vampires. But we just need as many token producers as we can get, because we have this, this, and this. Grasping Scoundrel. Yeah, and they don't even necessarily have to be vampires. We don't have two, we only have one incentive really for being vampires. So we just kind of need like 2 mana 2/2s. Or 3 mana, make a bunch of 2/2s. Alright. Wow. Green is just completely undrafted. Well, there's Call of the Feast. That's what we wanted. Passing Carnage Tyrant, we could have had Gishath. Whoever's drafting green, I'm terrified of, by the way. But Call of the Feast is really good in our deck. So I'm actually not too upset about this change. Maybe we can wheel Skyblade of the Legion. Whew. To be in green, right? Okay, so here we have Arguel's Bloodfast, Blightkeeper, Slash of Talons, and Vampire's Zeal. Is this card good? 2 mana, pay 2 life, draw a card. And then it lets you sack dudes. It's a bit slow for my liking. I might just grab a Blightkeeper, to be honest, as much as I hate doing that. We have double Pride of Conquerors, and Blightkeeper can hit for quite a bit of damage. It gives us some late game. It is likely to come around. Maybe I just pick up Vampire Zeal here as a trick. But I already have double Pride of Conquerors for tricks. We're just going to take Blightkeeper. Ooh, Dustborn Sky Marcher is good. That's kind of the card we wanted to see here. Missing out on Pterodon Knight, Shining Aerosaur, whatever. Sure. Okay, there's a Wanted Scoundrels. I mean, it's not a vampire, but it's just really powerful early on. It is more of a liability now than it was in the old format, but I mean, it's just 4/3 for 2. And it's only when it dies, because there's a lot of like pacifism effects, which are fine. We just need to get in one hit with this card. I'd like to pick up at least one more Legion Conquistador. What else? Strider Harness costs 3? Ugh. That's too much, I think. Especially because most of our dudes are like 1/1s. I'd like to see, what is it? There's the 1/2 that does 1 damage whenever it attacks. That guy would be nice to pick up. That's good. Bishop of the Bloodstained? Sure. Ooh, Star of Extinction could be cool, but this will do quite a bit of damage. Maybe we can wheel a Blightkeeper. Target opponent loses 1 life for each vampire. Yeah. It's gonna be Lava Axe. Baffling End. Okay, so we need more 2-drops because we really only have 3 2-drops. Wow, another Deadeye Plunderers? Dude, who is taking... Everyone's forcing vampires this draft. That's just what it is. I suppose Costly Plunder could get there. No, I'm gonna take this. It's a rare. I'm not gonna play the other one. We're accumulating rares in this draft. This is an EDH card, right? It's Gaia's Cradle. Alright, we need, wow, like 5 more playables. I don't need another Rallying Roar. Ugh. I need more creatures. Wow, green, blue, that... We're in the wrong colors for sure. We're in the wrong colors for sure. Alright, I'm playing this as just a 1/1 and nothing else. Just because I need the creature. Oh my gosh. Nobody gets it. This is why draft leagues are rough, because I feel like everyone in this pod is struggling just like I am. Except for maybe the one person who's just like slurping up all the green. But there doesn't seem to be anyone doing that, because Shapers of Nature is going like almost last pick, and everyone's just fighting over vampires. I don't think I saw like 1 vampire that whole pack. I'm playing what's gonna happen is if it was a draft pod, I would play against other people who are in the same situation where their draft just went pretty poorly. Like I have 3 mass pump effects. Actually, is this good? This is probably better. I have 3 mass pump effects, but no creatures to pump because everyone took all the creatures. This is gonna be tough. I'm playing it. This is another mass pump effect as well. Ay ay ay. Are we gonna be canal monitoring? I don't think so. You never know though. This is 17. This is not a good deck. It was very, very close. Pack 1 looked so promising, but then everyone in the draft moved into vampires. And I'm getting like almost last pick Shapers of Nature, which is like a first pickable card. Divine Verdict's good, Impale's good. I don't know how to feel about Dusk Legion Dreadnought. I'm trying to decide if the Ceratops or the Canal Monitor are just better. I only ever got 2 of these the whole draft. Dusk Legion, sell it. Sacrifice. No, that's not amazing. You know what? We're gonna play the lizard guy. This looks like a 16 lands deck. Considering how many 1-drops I have. Silent Gravestone. Sure. Let's run it as it is. The deck's not awful. It was just set. It could have been so good had I gotten more cards like this. Even just like 1 or 2 more in pack 3, or if we had gotten any playables in pack 3, really. I think, let's see, pack 3 we got this and this are really the only playable cards that we picked up. That's insane. Oh, and this card's good too. All right, well, we'll find out how this fares. See you guys round 1.